Welcome back to our Houston Texans franchise here on Madden 24, and today we're going to be taking on the Tennessee Titans, who are now about to be 9-4, as we seen that they won their game last week while we were playing our game, which was a big one, as we ended up getting CJ Stroud to X Factor rivalry rematch. Cool, I'm not really super crazed about the scenario. I don't really know what it's going to do. But a huge scenario, as CJ Stroud is now an X Factor. Murray with 3 sacks gets player of the week. Also, obviously, a forced fumble and 11 tackles, which is great. But we have to face the Titans. If we win this game, I think we've guaranteed ourselves the division. But obviously, if we lose, anything can happen. We're going against the Jaguars next and the Broncos. I have no idea how the Broncos have built up their team. But the Jaguars seem to be a little bit of an easier matchup, although we usually struggle against their receivers, so you can never tell. But let's take a quick look at what the Titans are looking at for injuries. Not going to look at their roster. We just played them recently enough. We know Jared Goff and a lower Hopkins and a non-developed Treylon Burks and about to retire Derrick Henry. It's a team that is obviously on the back burners. They're, even though they're making a push here for the playoffs, it's not a team that I expect to be really around here much more. I mean, we're like above and beyond the best team in this division at this rate. It's not even close. If the Titans are a competition, I mean, that's a GG, right? Like, this Titans team is not that talented, but I say that and we'll probably end up losing. We look like we have some upgrade points, but we're going to go with a rivalry rematch. See what they have in store for us here. Let's go, fellas. They're going to be looking for revenge, so let's stay focused, play the way we're capable of, and once again, take care of business. That's it. Oh, Shaq Mason's the one pumping us up, I guess, a right guard. No need to try and do too much out there, guys. We know what it takes to beat them, and we did it once, we'll do it again. Let's get that sweep, boys. Complete the sweep of the Titans. Titans will have this game marked on their calendar. Their players will have +5 break tackle and +5 play rec for this week's game. What? Why did we allow that? Does somebody want to explain this? We better get a pretty damn good reward if we win, because like that's bullcrap that they get a bonus. Watch the rewards like +2 to awareness for the next game. It's like, thanks, I really appreciate that. Wow, Stroud really is a problem though. Let's go with strong arm, even though he's going to lose a scheme fit, because that's the best chance to get a throw power, I still think. I lied. Have we actually looked at the re-signings, by the way? Because these names do not feel super, like, familiar to me. Oh, my lord. This team is gonna be broke. Alright, so Dameon Pierce can't be let go. Petrie, I don't know. Honestly, when you look at the future of this team, look at Christian Harris, the amount of money he wants. He is a problem, though. So, normally I'd be like, wow, this is bullcrap. They see him as an edge rusher, which they do. Don't get me wrong. But he has played to that point where he probably would be paid like, the top dog or very close to it. Dameon Pierce, a 4-year 52. That'll get the job done. 50 mil left. But that doesn't count Kenyon Green. That doesn't count Jalen Petrie. Leonard, who we've been developing forever. I don't know if I want to keep him at this rate. I mean, I kind of want to. Washington, I don't want to lose, but like, you also seen the name that I did, right? CJ Stroud, 47 mil on the tag. And then Will Anderson's like 15 mil, and that could only go up. Like, this is actually kind of hard to maneuver. I mean, Kenyon Green is 100% gone no matter what, though. I kind of want to see his ratings just to see, like, how sad this will be. He's actually not bad at all. I mean, he's kind of gone no matter what, I think. And then, honestly, Petrie might be there with him. I get he's a superstar, he's really high zone, but, there's kind of a reason why you can't keep all of your players, and we're about to run into that reason. Is Leonard actually worth keeping? I mean, he's very base across the board, decent. I mean, maybe you do try to keep him on like a 3-year, 7.5 would help this team a lot if he like filled that left guard role. So we're gonna do that, and pretty much everyone else is gonna be gone. So this might be like one of our first kind of like franchise series where, we play deep enough to where money is actually like a true problem. Normally, we're just constantly building the roster up, and then, we just have the best roster ever. But now we're kind of coming down a little bit, so this could be a fun one, especially if we do another season, which we probably will, even if we were to win the Super Bowl, which I gotta admit, we're looking pretty primed to do so, but you just never know. You just never know. So, we'll see. 45 mil left. Have to pay 47 plus for Stroud, and then like another 15 plus for Will. Maybe we'll get a little bit more money, though, in fairness, but I don't know if that's going to happen or not. And as far as, like, do we have any outs anywhere on somebody? Like, Mason we're stuck with for another season. Maybe, like, at the end of the season when it's over, he'll, like, be releasable or something. But overall, it doesn't really seem like we have some, like, crazy contract eating at us. Like, most of these players that we don't really want to keep the contracts for are actually gone after the season's up. So, yeah, I mean, we're just kind of in a tight spot. Either way, let's try to focus on this game against the Tennessee Titans. All right, player spotlight. Is it going to be our player? It is. CJ Stroud having a year. Obviously, this is a guy you don't let even come close to free agency. The moment that fifth-year option like opens up, it's like, bing, done. As you're not really going to save any money no matter what, but at least you get that extra year without having to fully commit, I suppose. It's just not going to go any like cheaper after. It's not like you avoid a 40 mil tag and you have a chance to get him for 35. No matter what, he's going to be about 45, 50 plus per year. So getting that fifth-year option is, I suppose, important just to extend the amount of time we have with him, guaranteed, because obviously he's going to have to play in that fifth year. Which I would imagine he wouldn't mind-ish, kind of, because, I mean, that's crazy money. It's a lot of money. But obviously looking at this Titans team that is, constantly just creeping on us, right? Constantly knocking on that door. And we're going to see if they can get through that door or not, or if we're going to just keep that thing closed on them, as this game winning would be a guarantee of the division. Obviously not a guarantee of the bye week, but a guarantee of the AFC South. So the Titans know that, and they definitely want to win this game, as they're probably about a game away from making the playoffs themselves, whether they win the division or not. So winning any game is basically that guarantee. Of course, looking at Jared Goff, not great. It's kind of just Titans football, not throwing the ball much, and relying on Derrick Henry. I just don't know what's going to happen in this division unless there's like a really good running back that comes along, because Derrick Henry might just be done after this season. Like, he is dropped down to a 91 overall, and it's probably only going to get worse. And to the edge, Griffin actually gets him only a gain of 2. Looking at last week, 96 yards, 2 touchdowns. Probably going to need to do even more than that this week if they want to win. All right, let's go with whoever the hell we get. And burned is Stingley. Oh my, that cutback though. The tight end, I believe. I'm pretty sure this is the tight end, right? No, maybe not. Who was number 11 that we see? No, it is the tight end. It's not even him though. I'm pretty sure it's a different number 11 at tight end. What is going on? That's why we hate the Chiefs. Not just because they knocked us out of the playoffs, but because of these numbers. All right, let's try to get over to Hop. Can't, and there goes Hop. A little overthrown, but gets the job done. First down again to the 38. Titans passing attack looking pretty good so far to start this one out. Murray, we should have actually taken a look at his numbers for sacks. It's got to be double digit by now, or very close to, and that throw was pretty good. I mean, that's pretty much unguardable. 7 yards gained. This team is so strange, though. Just seeing them like not truly build through youth. And we're kind of delayed. This is perfect coverage, and he's going to throw it away. I thought he was going to take that chance, and he probably should have. Treylon Burks is a pretty big dude. That's like a body up for the first down. Didn't want to risk it. Never know at the jump. And got the knockout. That'll be a field goal. Last second, Murray getting over there. Okonkwo not going to hold on. Throw's good. Timing's good, but gets the ball knocked out. Noah Benogany trying to rush off the edge. Can't do it. Field goal is up and good. They get 3 to start. Here comes a deep kick to Donaldson, the big monster, who really hasn't done much, if anything, on the kick returns since that touchdown. Of course, we already know the numbers of CJ Stroud, so we're going to skip right through that. Decent little play action, but I don't know. I just feel like they've got this, like, yeah, I was about to say, they kind of have this covered pretty well. I'm surprised they didn't count that as like a loss of 1 or 2. It felt like, definitely felt like we lost some on that play action. Yeah, I'm sure after a failed run, they're going to really believe that it's play action, or for one, that they're going to believe that they need to run after this. He's kind of open. It's a really good throw, and man, His new abilities make him feel kind of broken. Kind of just going verticals. And that is overthrown. Okay, never mind. Broken, not, I guess. That throw power is kind of crazy, though. Like, it is kind of crazy. Oh, what a move. Nice block by Boyer. We get 16 yards on what I thought might have only been like a 3-yard gain. Safety came up, but couldn't make the play. And it will be a pretty big first down to the 29-yard line. Stroud. Ooh, kind of stepping up. I should have taken that. Late throw over the middle, and because of the pressure, incompletes. Tart all over it. Don't know what it is about Tart, but I feel like he has become like their best pass rusher. Going with play action, the run just doesn't look great. And Boyer, that throw doesn't really look like that's strong, but to the 8 anyways. That one felt like more of a touch pass than a bullet pass. Maybe you only get like a little bit with that. Oh, I really wish I could switch this. I want to throw to the right. I mean, it's not really open, but it's open enough. We gain to the 2. The gain is a gain, especially with a couple of incompletions we've thrown already. I wonder if they think it's a run. I wonder if they believe that's a run. To the outside, and Pierce is actually going to get denied to the 1. Maybe could have tried to outrun him to the edge, but I don't know. I feel like they kind of had that covered. Play action obviously not going to work. This is not really the kind of play, whatever, we're going to run it anyways. And wow, the O-line holds, but still held short. I also thought that was second down. It is not. You really go with a play action? Probably not, right? Fullback lead. These plays usually do well for us. Let's see. And I didn't cut. We're stopped short to the 1. I didn't cut. Our own guy got pushed back so hard that it made me bounce off of him automatically. Yeah, he auto-cut. I didn't touch that. Wow. I mean, to be fair, he probably should have been taken down before that, but they actually hold at the 1. Now, obviously, we do have an opportunity here to get the safety, which in theory could be more points than, you know, a field goal or even just 1 touchdown. And it could also be a 99-yarder. No shot. Come on, Sermon. We can't let Derrick Henry have his second. Oh, there it is. Literally brought a blitz with all those linebackers, and we get pushed around by a mediocre offensive line. Good job, Sermon. The fact that from the 1, your worry is giving up a 99-yard rushing touchdown is definitely scary. And there goes Washington for a bunch of yards. Kind of want to hurry up to the line and run that original play. They're not going to give it to me, unfortunately. Nico Collins has the outside leverage. Maybe they leave. No. We actually have some room to run here. We're going to take that. Hello? Penalty? He literally smacked us late. No, it was a loving smack. It really wasn't. It was actually kind of painful. But love does hurt. And Pierce is going to try to break one himself. Looking slow as F. Holy, that was slow. He looked right at his peen. He looked right into the eye of the devil. He stared right into it. To the outside. Oh, my Lord. Good blocks. Boyer. Once again, Pierce looking kind of slow. Like, the moment we re-sign him, he turns into freaking Austin Eckler. But I will say that was a very quick drive. Cannot hate that thing. Scott from the 25. I'm going to probably just run. I don't know what the point of that. This team is a disaster. How do they drop so much? I don't understand. Is there somebody like... Ooh, and then he misses by a mile. Probably wouldn't matter because we were running up on Henry, and Henry's not really known for catching the ball well. But still, that's kind of crazy. How do you miss it that badly? I know he's like spinning around and throwing it, but still. And there goes the blitz. Griffin kind of had 2 to cover. If I go to the running back, the inside to that receiver's open. You know, pick your poison, I suppose. I probably should prefer them to not go to Derrick Henry in open space. Even though it's Christian Harris, it's still like not that hard to break a tackle. And here goes Donaldson. Not really looking that fast, but looking big. And fumbling! Recovered by, I don't know who the hell that was, actually. Maybe Henry Tooto. And actually see who it was. Pierce in the zone. It was actually a really good drive for running. And nice juke move as Pierce gets 8 on what could have been a loss. Could have been knocked out of the zone. Instead, he gains 8. That, my friends, is why we re-signed this guy. Pierce to the right. He's also pretty young, in fairness. Gets blasted. Almost the first down. Shot play, 3rd and inches. Would they see it? I don't know. Just go short to Pierce. Holds on. Kind of leaves that ball out a little bit further than I would like, but that'll be the end of the first quarter. Down by 3, but in position. Wonder who has the rush yards. It's actually been closer than we think. Yeah, it's only by 1, in fairness. It's taken us a little bit longer to get there, but not that long, you know. About 100 yards in the first quarter, but 200 total for both teams. They're on Nico, and, I mean, that throw, not great, but in general, probably not going to be a first down anyways. In pretty good coverage there. I really don't like this handoff. But Ford could get it. Nope. If it wasn't for him, we would have got in there. There was a lane, but I couldn't go past the edge. All right, we ended up changing this to a run last time, and it was actually pretty good, but this time I think we have to throw it. They are pressing, though. Oh, they actually get the push. Oh, Rudolph looking green. Rudolph burns them, but so does their pass rush against our O-line. This is going to be a long field goal, but I think we can hit it. Unless there's wind, then we can't hit anything. All right, Fairburn. Oh, no. Did I do it? No, that's good. Right down the middle. Perfect kick. All right, it's tied up. Titans giving us a little run, especially their defense. Do have Josh Allen and Landry. All right, they're kind of stacking. We've got more DBs in than we would probably like to admit. Oh, I didn't think. I thought he was going to run all the way to the left or a cup. I don't know what I thought, okay? Let's stop judging. I thought something would happen. It did, but it wasn't the something that I thought. And gets blasted. Gains 3. 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, but I doubt they go for it on 4th and 1. If they even get there. Bring in a little rush. Let's go with Glover, I guess. Let's go with the rip move. I knew that would work. 1-on-1. And they do get the 4th and 1, but will they go for it? Probably not. I mean, mathematically speaking, I don't know why they're not going for this. Inches with Derrick Henry? You just got 3 yards, 3 plays in a row. Your odds here are looking all right. Oh, my God. Oh, I thought he spun out of that. That would have been crazy. All right, Boyer. Ooh. We got a lot of games left, and my man's is already basically at 1,000. That's not bad. Let's go this play forward down the sideline. It's probably going to be zone, though. Oh, maybe not. They actually covered that pretty well. It's a lot to ask for. And if it's not Stroud, I ain't taking it. Perfect throw. We trust Stroud out here. We wouldn't be looking to pay him the money that he wants if not. And I can't get out of there. Stroud fighting, though. Barely even gives him credit for a sack. Good effort. Did see the curl route, but we ran out of time anyways. Pass rush is cooking. We probably had Rudolph, but nice move. They're like, if they watched the tape, they probably were expecting him to do the classic run through the ball and then like try to outrun the edge. So, you know, the tape actually kind of messing with him a little bit because we ended up going completely off brand and barely keeping that zone. Almost lost our in the zone. Actually thought we did because I saw no X factor lit, but it was Washington. We're in trouble. Threat. Nice throw again on the run. First down, Boyer with the break tackle. It's not a spectacular yards. I don't know what a spectacular is, but not spectacular yards, but some pretty spectacular effort. And Stroud is in the zone now. Uh-oh. Nice truck move. Pierce! Stiff arming, trucking, doing it all. First down, 100 yards. Damn, son. Derrick Henry has the longest run, tying it again in NFL history, but he is not playing as well as Pierce. It is just not even close. In the zone, I kind of feel like we're kind of pushing it a little bit here, but let's go for it. Oh, maybe not. Pierce barreling through for 8. He's feeling some pain here a little bit. Let's go the read option. This is the look they're giving us when we just ran the ball all over them. This is the look they're giving us when we just ran the ball all over them. Okay. Touchdown, Pierce. Who would have thought they'd start her off with a run? Not in the zone, though. Like, that's kind of wild. Oh, there he goes. We just had to bring it up. What a tackle by Pierce, though. I think you have to go low like that no matter what. Like, you just have to take out the ankles. If I was going against Henry, I'd probably, like, run up, slow down, and then instantly... Uh-oh. And, of course, of all the players, Murray to the edge, though. Can't get beat. Good tackle. Spears getting involved now. But I'd run up on him, slow down like I was going to square up, and then run right as fast as I could at his ankles and get completely smoked. But still, at least it would be like I tried something, you know. At least I didn't get stiff arm to the ground. There goes Henry, speaking of, trying to strip it. Maybe not the best decision. Ooh, nice shot to the hip, though. Scott, perfect shot to the hip area. And that was like a really hard tackle. Could be that RPO look over to Burks. It's not going to be, but it is still going to be to Burks, and that will be a touchdown. No, wow, really? I thought he was going to power through easily. He had the momentum. Instead, now it's going to be a little bit of a battle here, potentially. Murray going against 82. Kind of getting inside. It's going to be a read option and easily taken down by Hudson. Hell, if that was me, I would have gotten tricked. I would have assumed it was just a handoff. Because if I'm the Titans, I run the ball 3 times in a row, maybe 4 with Henry here. And, well, they got the touchdown. This is actually a really good matchup. Titans getting to play. It's obviously a 2-minute warning kind of situation. Don't want to blow free points, but also don't want to get too crazy. I don't know what to think. Ah, good drop. Yeah, I don't know what to think on that. I saw that pre-snap, or not really pre-snap, but at snap, him burning, but I knew it was an out route, so he had a chance to recover if he got lucky, and he perfectly recovered. We're in some trouble. Pierce maybe would have been open. I tried to tell him to go upfield, but it is a little too late at that point. All right, they're locking up in coverage, though. They're doing pretty well. Kind of going for a bit of a long play here. I think I have no choice. And wow, we got pushed hard. Rudolph got pushed hard sideline, and that will be a punt. And I know we didn't run the ball, but once again, this is pre-half. Don't really have the time to run the ball if we're trying to score. But I still probably should have developed something. Still could have maybe made, like, 7 or 8 yards, have the timeout, and at least it gets the clock moving and, kind of gets them off balance instead of throwing 3 times into good coverage. Now they have a chance to regain the lead. And that's going to be a pick 6. That is not a good timing route. Clayton, touchdown. What a dive. That is a bad play by Jared Goff. Big, big, big mistake. Clayton technically now has the nod over Hopkins on top of it. What is he doing? Honestly, I'd be like, don't let him cook. Let's just go to half. And we've sold enough as is. That was going to be a screen, and that is a really good play, actually. Okay. Makes up for it a little bit. Not really quite, because 14-point swing with that throw. Obviously, it'll turn into a 7-point swing if they score the touchdown here, because I highly doubt we'll have a chance at the ball no matter which situation it would have been in. And that's another burn. Of course, it's because we have linebackers going against wide receivers. Even though I will say these linebackers are more athletic than those receivers, all of them, but still, that agility still comes into play quite often. Aw, we need to go short and go low to their ankles, especially to Henry, but, kind of missed. I feel like we've tackled very well today, though, so I'm not going to really complain. Although we gave up a 99-yard play because we didn't tackle well. Pretty bad angle by us as well, but still. It was there, and we try to cut back. Oh, there it goes, Henry, speaking of the tackling. Oh, my. All right, Henry in the zone, breaking every damn tackle in sight. 1 timeout. And take that running back again. Really good tackle, I think. Keeping him in bounds. Pretty close, too. No, he actually got out of bounds there, which I'm a little surprised by. All right, Murray, you're a great player, but I kind of need you to get a little closer to him. Oh, he wanted that sit down, but he gets D-hop. Maybe the matchup one-on-one's a little more squared now. Oh my god, he's got the power of the Force! Alright, they stopped us last time, but they probably wouldn't have enough time to actually do anything with it. The real worry would be just throwing a pick. Oh, he's wide open. Oh, Washington. Ah, we had to try. We have 3 timeouts. We don't really need those, in theory. But doesn't win it, so he ends up going out of bounds anyways. This is a crazy high-scoring game. I don't really like the screens. That's a tough one. Little bit of PI, though. I mean, I suppose he's going for the ball, so he doesn't have to just, like, move out of the way for him. Let's go with a screen pass. A little risky, though. Could have been a pick. And that barely gets out there, but it will get out there, and we will have room. This time, I think he maybe played smart out of bounds, just because it takes a little bit more time to try and fight. Clock is a problem. Timeouts are not. Oh, no. They're going to call PI, though, which I think is fair here. It's not like he was waiting there and got in the way. He ran into him. That is a fair PI call, and it is a massive one. I'm actually going to call timeout. I want a different play. This is the play I wanted. Double slants. Washington had a pretty big play up the field here. Oh, another PI call, but this isn't going to really help us too much. Double PI, both times the Ford. Why would they tell us to go field goal? There's 6 seconds left. Excuse me? That was a sick play by Stroud, though, but obviously the PI. And Pierce is going to get the push from Landry. Might have actually been stood up if not. And I would have taken any play that would have given us a lead in this case. So that was a 4-point push by Landry. Obviously, with this kind of crazy game, they are absolutely going to be kneeling this down. You just don't want anything to go really bad. So a 7-point game, a 31-24 game at halftime. This isn't full-time score. This is halftime. I don't know. I don't know. It's the big plays. Neither team's defense is really playing super poorly. It's just big plays, right? A lot of big plays. 99-yard touchdown, a pick six, several 30, 40-yard runs, several 30, 40-yard throws. The Colts going against the Raiders are winning at half, so once again, this team isn't done either. They have a chance. The Jaguars now, on the other hand, probably need to win every game. I mean, the Colts kind of do too, but they at least have probably one game they can lose, whereas the Jaguars, I think, at 6-7 have to win every game. And really big matchup here, and the Chargers kind of taking care of business, up by 14 in a game where they're 2 superpower teams. And then the Browns versus the Bears. This is, I don't know if I would say draft pick bowl, but it is kind of for the Browns. And Pope, it almost seems like he's throwing an interception every time. I don't know what's going on with Fields. I think he's on the way out. That stiff arm, though. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Either way, it's a close one, and it is. Look at him pull away at that age, though. Like, not by a lot, but he is pulling away. I thought we were catching him. We were not. We absolutely were not, and they do realize we're... Okay, that's a pick six. I was about to say, they do realize we're winning, right? You want to show one of our highlights, maybe? I don't even know, but focused on this one is going to be, did we say run inside for both? Yards per carry outside are kind of cooking, so let's go with yards per carry running outside and then still stopping the inside. We've actually done a pretty good job on Henry. It's just that big 99-yarder. 121 yards, you take away 99, and, that's really bad. 22 yards for a whole half for Henry. And I know you got to say, oh, well, you can't take away the 99 because it happened. It's like, yeah, it did, but look at Pierce. He's got all of that on like 10, 15 carries. More consistent. All I'm saying is if they had the choice between Henry or Pierce right now, it ain't a question, all right? And trying to cut it back left. And right before that, 3 touchdowns? Oh, my God, this guy's insane. But before that play, I was about to say, and they haven't even been able to take him out of the zone since he got in the zone. But sooner or later, they probably will. Right? Probably. Oh, my God. Pierce is a monster. 149. The man's is cooking. Go with the play action. Ford, open. Trying to outrun again on that edge. Stroud's numbers not really looking great. He's had a couple of nice, crazy throws, and you know, basically had that touchdown negated by another pass interference. 2 touchdowns negated by pass interference, realistically, both to Ford. Boyer, perfect throw. Boyer's got the angle. Boyer tries to do it all. Gets to the 3. Fake fullback dive. This is a play that's probably going to knock him out of the zone. But I'm almost half down. Oh, maybe not. Oh, my God, that's such a slow play. There's just some plays you just know aren't going to work in the game, and that is usually one of them. Bench. I don't even really like this. That's a lot to ask for. It's a really good throw. That's just a drop by Boyer. Is that a guy in coverage missing or breaking up the ball? It's pretty good. Stroud's kind of getting to the point where I'm like, I kind of feel like I can hit almost any throw. And pretty ironic. Kind of our fault going for the high point. I just didn't know if somebody was going to jump back. Someone tried to bait it. Figured high point with the tall guy, but field goal is good. Well, I meant like field goal is good to have, like not guaranteed to hit it. We obviously did, but you know, the things are, you know, worded the way they are. Oh my, that is a hell of a dive. Not sure what the hell was going on in that play, but definitely behind him and definitely a risky one. But 4 yards is 4 yards. Clock is, I mean, the clock is really just anyone's at this point. And we try to slow down. Really good hit while he was still engaged. 4 yards again, but manageable 3rd and 2. Crying, okay. I mean, I would be crying too if I was Henry. What the hell? Why are you making fun of him? He's the only player on that team. Into the outside, Henry. Giving us the shimmy like as a user. Wow. 9 for 161. Now he's starting to cook up a little bit more, right? 40 yards. I thought it said 121, and then he's only run the ball like 20 yards on this drive, right? I don't even know. All right, Murray. Let's not look the wrong way. Oh, that's a nice route. Yeah, I mean, Clayton's kind of getting burned, but that pick 6 still is just like, that's the difference maker right now, right? Like, it's a 3-point game at best for us. Maybe we're losing with them having this drive without that pick 6. So even if you get burned for 3 touchdowns, a pick 6, like, there's no guarantee that the defense stops no matter what you do. But if you get a pick 6, that's guaranteed, right? That's 100%. You did that thing. You got points. That can't be taken away. But giving up 3 touchdowns, it could have just been 3 touchdowns to someone else, and we left Derrick Henry. That's all right. Throws it away. Thought it was going to be like a run all the way to the right side for Derrick Henry, and that would have been like cooked. 3rd and 7. Obviously, a field goal does do something for them. So if I was them, I would be playing for, well, whatever gets me points. And that'll potentially get them points. Oh my God, he's slipping everything. To the 4. Hopkins is prime. You see how he just burned Griffin even more than he's burned Clayton all game? That's why I say that pick 6 is still more valuable than whatever Hopkins can do for the rest of the game. We try to get in there. Henry, no shot. He just scored on that. Oh my, this is an all-time running back battle. Maybe the greatest ever? I mean, is it saying too much? A historic run happened in it, and it's like 300 plus between 2 players. How is that even possible? This is a wild one. This is insane. Did that show rushing yards? Okay, so almost 200 for both teams. Pierce obviously out of the zone, but potential to get back into it easily is there. All I'm saying is Pierce keeping up with Henry after Henry having a 99-yarder is impressive, okay? That's all I can say. Oh my God, what is that windup by Stroud, though? What are we actually doing on that? It's going to be a blitz, but from the wrong side, which you would assume means that it's going to be vulnerable on this side. And maybe not really, as we're going to be a yard short here on 4th down. Inside zone with a bunch of, I mean, does this not mean that Rudolph's like wide? I mean, they could drop him off over there. Not a great throw, but it'll get the job done. Whatever gets that ball out as quick as possible, I think. Fullback lead, but he's going the wrong way. Can I, like, change the block? Nope. Like, I definitely wanted the lead to the right. I don't know why you would do that. I get, like, it's kind of like giving you that counter look, but who gives a crap about the counter? Just go to where is going to be open, you know? RPO. Once again, another like wind up, gets blasted. Weird, like some of the throws, Stroud looks undeniably quick with the ball, and then others, he just looks terrible. This should be like a pretty wide open play for Rudolph. It's a tough one. What a catch. Blasted, but caught. Tunsil is absolutely irreplaceable. That's all I can say. If there's any lineman we can't lose, it's him. Threat detector is freakily good. Like, I don't even know how that's fair. Like, every 3rd and 4th down, you know exactly when the blitz is happening. It says you can bluff it, but is that even true? Especially for the AI. I don't even know if that's true. Almost feel like it needs to be taken away. Oh, my. They left him. Boyer. Massive touchdown. They are going to have to try and do it again. All right, 7-yard gain, which takes us to the 4th quarter. A lot of yards. They are almost dead even. A lot less rushing yards. We're always very balanced, though, so I'm not really surprised by our numbers. Derrick Henry in the zone. I mean, our offense is looking really, really good. Their offense is looking okay. But could I easily see us stopping them one of these times? Maybe. I thought he actually broke that tackle. Sermon getting a tackle. Finally. Just like Stroud with his passing touchdown. Finally. All I can say is it's been a good one. Titans are kind of running out of time, though. Quick throw, and good job by us to not, you know, go down until it's over. You know, we could have easily stopped running thinking it was going to be tackle, and he slipped off, and it would have been a first down if we didn't run through it. Sermon going against Henry. Kind of give him a little bump. That's just, I don't know what he's doing there. He has time to throw a little bit. Maybe even roll out for the first down himself. Stroud is not like some terrible player. Let's move him up. No, I'm not ready. Well, doesn't really matter too much. Almost lose the first down. Had to try to back off Clayton a little bit because he's like pressed up against Hopkins. Barely got over there, but got stuck on Stingley for a sec too. Bull rush not going to happen. Good timing ball. Holds on. 6 yards gain. Clock's a problem, but obviously if they put up a touchdown here, it's fine. But if this ends up in a field goal drive, ooh, I don't know. You kind of have to take it if it's looking tough. And we went way too shallow, but Stingley's in decent coverage. I think you have to go for it here unless, well, I guess if it's a sack, you definitely have to go for it. Bring a little bit of a blitz. Murray, the master. No way. Clayton definitely won the matchup now. Oh, especially if he would have taken it back. Been a battle between those two, and Clayton, I think, has the upper hand. You can't tell me 2 interceptions against the same target isn't the upper hand. And it's not like it's just like, oh, the worst throws ever by Jared Goff. It's just, you know, bad decisions because the coverage is good. I should have cut that left. Either way, it's 6 yards gained. Yeah, I think at this point it's a GG. Season rank 3, I'm sure of it. Although I haven't seen Simmons, unless he lost his, like, dev. Or is he playing on the line? Like, he's playing edge anyways. Oh, my God. Pierce just astronomically sold. And they're in this game. He got popped. And now they're in this game. I'd love to see this back if they want to show it. You want to show it? You want to show it? No? Okay. I mean, it doesn't take away from his game, but it definitely takes away from our chances of winning. That's a tough one. Wow, Rudolph, what a freaking play. Like, that's the thing. In Madden, you can get away with that. In real life, there's zero chance. I mean, the receiver would have to be very aware of what's going on, which he should be because he's wide open. But it's just easier said than done. Hit that throw. That's a die. That might be a touchdown. And Rudolph's going to score a 1-play. Touchdown, Rudolph. They've been getting beat by that run game so much. They play up to it, no safety help, and the speed of this team just beats them. Dion Rudolph making it tough on that team. And we're out to 48 points now. Bring the blitz, even though they should be throwing it. Kind of feels like it's a run. And there goes the blitz. Scott. Was that Murray stealing a half as well? I mean, I don't mind it. I want Murray to get as many sacks as he can. We're chasing records out here. Inside linebacker sack record. Oh, my God. It's a perfect route and just misses him. Clayton shaking the finger. I mean, I suppose he is pretty good coverage, right? Giving up 7, assuming we'd make the tackle on 2nd and 20 play is perfectly fine. Screen pass. And we're on that. Henry's going to be going backwards here, and he is going to lose 11 on a screen pass. I mean, they kind of have to go for it, though. You can't really blame them here. He might come in with the whole blitz. Oh, and he throws it away in 4th and 31. No way. That might be game. Touchdown wins it. Touchdown absolutely wins it. What's going on here? If we throw a pick to Ford. And Ford's in for the touchdown. Don't know what they're doing over there. Game over. What a fight. Just a little bit too tough of a task we are for most. And that would be the game. I believe we ended up getting a field goal at the end as well. But the Titans, they played a hell of a game. It's just a couple of mistakes, especially that pick 6. And then ultimately an offense that is damn near unstoppable in ours, of course. Really good run game, both sides, which once again, you can almost argue greatest run game performance ever between two teams. There's been times in the league where, somebody does like 250, something like that. And then the other team maybe gets 100 or something. So technically, maybe the yards weren't beaten. I don't know. But you can't deny 177 yards, 171. Spears at 26. Washington with 16. 12 for Stroud. I mean, that looks pretty close to 400 total rushing yards between the two. Tight end Tommy Edmonds, who is really slow. He's like 77 speed, I believe. Kind of cooked up. He had a couple of decent plays. Boyer was better, obviously, way more efficient. Hopkins is pretty good. A lot of throws to Henry. Rudolph had that really nice drive where he had the 2 plays for like 70 with a touchdown. Nico Collins kind of locked up. Washington with 36 yards per 4.5 was big. Sack totals pretty tame, but there was a little bit of pressure both sides. Stingley came away with a pick, and then we obviously know about Clayton, who might have player of the week. And that is going to be it. Rivalry rematch. Once again, they got +5 to break tackle and play rec for this, so it better be something. It's going to be like 5 staff points or something. 1 win was sweet, but 2 feels even better. They brought their best, and it still wasn't enough. Not wrong, this one specifically. It was a great job all around. You could see how demoralized they were, knowing that even with 2 chances, they still couldn't beat you guys. 15 morale to the players, 10 staff points. Okay. We were 12-1, going 13-1. Into 13-1. Don't know how much morale we could really use, but oh well. Going up against the Jaguars next week, which that might be completely useless for them, but playing spoiler for the bye week, I guess, is a thing maybe. Then Denver, and then we don't know the next matchup, but maybe a player of the week, a breakout chance for Mr. Chris Clayton, perhaps, would make us really unstoppable. Anyways, if you enjoyed, maybe leave a like. Subscribe if you're new. If you're not new, I really do appreciate continued support on the channel. You can follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr. Second channel, PK Plays for non-Madden content. Spider-Man, I don't know. We'll see. That's about it, though. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys come back for the next video. But until next video,